It's been asked for many moons. I'm genuinely surprised that so many people remember Instalock Garen. The sheer legend of Instalock Garen.
Wow, what? Was that actually 400 IQ? He stands there, dancing in front of them. He lives! He lives!
You possibly, at the beginning of this video, Twitch pretend that this is a video, the sheer potential of Instalock Garen. And what we're just wanting to do, it's basically, we're just master baiting. You know what I mean? We're going Instalock Garen. We are going Garen support, as is told in the prophecy. And all we're going to do, we're going to play the lane fairly normal, up until a point. But then, when level 6 hits, the shenanigans begin. With the sheer power of a true damage, percentage of max health ultimate, or percentage of missing health ultimate, I should say, we will take to the heavens and bait plebeians into attacking us, and then pressing Q, then pressing E, then pressing R, and baiting people in. It's hard to describe. It's easy, you should know how it goes, but nevertheless, let's see if we can get into things and see if we can make some stupid stuff. It's not gonna work. Like, it's just genuinely, like, I hate to break it, but it's just really not gonna work here. You remember me joking about it? Many people have heard of Instalock Garen through me talking about it, or the comment section on YouTube. No one, it's almost like a mystery that had never been solved. Like, literally, you'd see it on the Discovery Channel, which is ironically only has episodes of Storage Wars and Finding Bigfoot. It's one of those kind of things. Like, you're like, it's told about in the fabled scripts, but no one is actually really particularly cares one way or another if it exists or not, or I mean, it's just people making it up, you know. But today we stop that. We stop those rumors. We show that it is a thing that exists. Is it TLC? It's TLC. Listen, if we're gonna have a conversation about TLC, they make good TV shows, okay? Except they make, like, it's stuff like the History Channel that just basically do alien shows now. It would be amazing content if it wasn't from the History Channel. You know what I mean? It would be great content had it not been that they were carrying an actual name of something that you would expect to see good content from. You know what I mean? Hold up. Wait a minute. You may be in some trouble here. Actually, I think you're good, dude. I think he botched it big still. That's one pick for Instalock Garen. Oh, Yahoo. Question. Do I win this? Do I win this fight? Big question here. I'm not convinced I do, but I'm not convinced I'm not going to try. I think, like, early game, I would probably win it, but there's just such a massive minion wave that I'm a little bit scared to attempt the defeat. So, like, the thing is, I'm pretty convinced that I win the fight, but at the same time, I'm like tanking minions like a boss here. Oh, no, hold on. He botched it. Continue. Pursuit. No, hold on. Okay, it's time. It's literally time. I'm so sad, dude. We employed the Instalock Garen and it almost worked. We were so close. The flow shield popped and he got away with it. It's a level 3 Malphite. What are we gonna do? Go on, son. I'm popping off here. I'm about. Oh no! Oh dear. This is me when I play Zac. Every enemy is incredibly low, and there's nothing I can do about it. Because at the end of the day, I'm like, I'm playing Zac, dude. What do you want from me? Wait, he just said he out BM'd. He's also attempting to Instalock Yasuo this time, but that's also like something that you can expect to see many, many times. Given what we're doing, I'm actually very much tempted. I'm going to get some points into my W, actually. And I know that that's probably sending shivers down the spine of the League of Legends community that I'm doing that. Because I don't think in the history of the 10 million games that Garen has been played, I genuinely don't think anybody has ever maxed W more than like 2 points until like they're like level 15, right? And even then, it's probably, if they did, it was probably an accident. They probably did it by accident. They accidentally hit Control W, or they fat fingered the button and they went, oh god, I got 2 points in my W. I wanted an extra point in judgment. But we're not specking for damage here. We're specking for baits. We're specking for baits, and when we hit level 6, the potential is unleashed. As right, I'm not doing that again. I can't pretend to have a good voice for They're at IRL. Unleash! Yamato! Sorry. That's pretty cringe what I'm doing right now. I'm sorry. I actually had Yamato offer to coach me, and then I just completely, I utterly, my timekeeping has been awful recently. I would love to get screamed at by Yamato. I'm not even gonna put that past me. That would be a very weird relationship, and I know that he would get angry at me. But there's a part of me that's like, oh, it would be funny though, wait, right? Even though I would have a horrible game because I would absolutely crumble under the pressure. I would literally walk up. I'd put the Discord screen sharing on, and immediately slip my clown shoes on real tight. Going right to lane, dude. Right, we're almost level 6, and that's good. That's very good. I'm sorry, it's time. I just had an urge. I had a pulse through my body that told me to go mid. I just felt the prophecy within. Wait, hold on a minute. What's going on here? You're right, mate. See, I had no idea he was there, but at the same time, I'm quite happy I did. No! He's so low! How did he live so low? Oh, it was Rakan, dude. It was Rakan popping off. Right, go on, Zach. Go on, Zach. Yeah. We got it, dude. Instalock Garen to the rescue, brother. Right. See, that went horribly, but also went amazingly. I don't know how we could have possibly done both at the same time. Right, hold on a minute. What's happening up here? What's going on, mate? You didn't get the Drake? We didn't? Oh my god, they still got it. It had 3 HP. Did it get smite up? Nah, it is what it is. Listen, they learned a lesson. That would have been very perfect if we got that as well. Did I just walk past and I was like, wait, why is I didn't even see Malphite. I walked past and was like, yo, why is Dragon half HP? Like, is there a bug? I know that like Riot's kind of filled. It's like got more spaghetti than an Italian restaurant, but like still, seeing Ross unfiltered is new. Am I really unfiltered? I mean, this is pretty much like. I guarantee there would be very little. I think like the filtered part is me being like, yo, chat, hi. Me being like, right, I want you to draw Garen with a pizza pie. We drop the bombs. Boom. Here it comes. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Oh, yeah. Instalock Garen. He lives. Unbelievable, dude. Me enter game. Me run mid. Me press dance. Me Instalock Garen. I'll be honest. I didn't expect to live there. Any advice for a new YouTuber? Don't waste your time doing stuff for views. That's all I'll say. For a long time, I was trying to chase trends in the League community or whatever. I don't know if you're doing League or not, right? It was literally do you know what's weird? It was literally Vladimir in the Instalock Garen video. That's a crazy thing, right? And I worked almost exactly the same way. I just didn't have my ultimate. Yeah, as I say, sorry, actual unironic advice. Yeah, just do what you want, have fun. If you're having fun, people will have fun watching. That's all I'm saying. I literally gave this exact advice to a 10-year-old who apparently is a fan of mine that my mother used to work with. No, sorry, I shouldn't say that. Like, my mother worked with the father of the 10-year-old. My mother was not working. There's not a 10-year-old out there who's got a mortgage, who's, you know, he's already smoking at 8 years old off the stress. He's already, you know, he has a cup of coffee and checks into work every single day. Like, this is not the kind of 10-year-old I'm talking about here. He is the son of the butcher that was like my mother worked with. Right, we're dancing. Hold on one second. Hold on, I'm quite busy here. I'm having an intimidating aura right now. An actual, unironically intimidating aura. Boom. Boom. Double kill. Bruh. Keep it going, dude. And then we just hit the dance out. We hit the dance out and swag. Swag it out, dude. Yeah. So yeah, back to the story of the 10-year-old. He was the son of a butcher that my mother used to work with. He claimed to be a fan, because he wants to be a YouTuber, right? So and he knew that my mom's son was a YouTuber. He's like, can your son sign a card or whatever and give him some advice? So I like took a picture of Charlie and just like wrote on the back of it. But like, what do you tell a 10-year-old, dude? Like, don't int mid. Like I play League of Legends, dude. This kid has no idea who I am, right? He's a fan, right? I'm not trying to say that a 10-year-old's a fake fan, but at the same time, he's full of something, right? He's a liar, right? Obviously, you know, he doesn't have a clue what League of Legends is. So he probably watches Minecraft, dude, and that's fine. That's what 10-year-olds do. That's what they watch. He's got, I like PewDiePie and I like Mr. Sick, the guy. It's very good. But I just said, make videos that you think are fun. If they are fun, then people will find them fun to watch. And that's literally the thing, right? It's all-encompassing advice that is actually kind of good advice, but also, you know, works for a 10-year-old. Because I'll be honest, right? Kids find anything fun, right? It's actually, I wish I had the mindset of like being able to like literally just play like anything and then and find it enjoyable in some fashion, right? But I'm a jaded, cynical adult, maybe slightly bit of a man-child, but at the same time, still an adult. And I wish I had the whimsy of a 10-year-old sometimes. Like thinking like if someone like handed me a tenner on the street, you know, if I was a 10-year-old, first of all, I probably wouldn't be accepting 10 bucks off of a stranger. But I'd think, wow, $10, I can buy anything. I could buy the moon with this, dude. But then as an adult, I'm like, oh, I'm going to have to pay taxes on this. I'm going to get screwed in the taxes. I'm going to have to give the government like 20% of this. I'm going to have to do all this. And it's not even worth it. You can take your $10, stranger, and you can shove it right where the sun doesn't shine. I literally didn't even know what a mortgage was until I was like in my mid-20s, dude. That's actually quite sad when you think about it. Like, it's genuinely like embarrassing. But then again, like, they don't teach you that stuff in school. Like, I never learned what a mortgage was when I was in high school. And it's only like when I'm like, we're like maybe looking at places or whatnot to whatever, and I'm like, we're weighing up our options or whatnot. Why does he keep trying to do thingy? Right? Keeps trying to do dragon. That I'm like, okay, this is what it is. Dude, it's just like a loan. It's just another word for like a loan from the bank, right? That's brave. Okay. We drop bombs on him. Yo. I don't think you've got the nuts for it, son. Ah! He missed it! I flashed so he would miss the cue, and I almost got it. Damn. Raid, unironically, does just insane money. Like, it just is what it is, right? I'm sorry. Like, I can't deny that, like, Raid is 100% a sell woman, but it's like, it's either that, or it's like, Raid are like, they'll like give you like double your revenue for the month. And granted, that's only right now because ad revenue is terrible, but at the same time, you're like, goddamn, like, you know, I have to pay Merrick, I have to take care of Maisie, pay rent to my mum back home so that she can handle business, and like all this, and you know, we've got Psycho as well, we got overheads, all that jazz. Wait for it, wait for the maneuver. That was not the Instalock Garen that I wanted. Give him the jungle treatment, Zach. Give him he doesn't know where to go. He's trying. Feed him into me. Oh, he got the jungle camp treatment there, dude. We don't take donations right now. Times are tough. Like, there's so much happening. I think that people should not be given. I don't know how to remove the sub button either, so I will still be like thanking people for it. But I would say 100% keep your money. Keep it tight. Just be smart. Don't ever do that stuff when you could, you know, take care of yourself better. I would far rather people didn't default on their internet bills and you could just watch videos and watch streams than, you know, you chucking me $5 here and there. You know what I mean? So we took the donation button away because I just don't want to. I don't like how uncomfortable I feel when, like, I know that I live fairly comfortably. As I say, we only pay like $300 a month on rent here. So like anything beyond that is just like excess, right? We don't really need it. Like a couple $100 for food. And then like internet is like 45 and then like stuff like that. But like beyond that, like, you know, it's just excess in it. Like, so like we're not, you know. Ward Coffee Table and Matty, thank you very much for the subs. This wasn't in reverse psychology. Can I just reiterate that as well? Right, let me get closer on this. Time for Instalock Garen to maneuver. This looks good. I queued a minion. I queued the tower, sorry. Queued the tower like a boss, dude. Hold on. Let's try this one more time. Let's see. Can we get anybody coming in on this? I think some of them haven't realized what I'm doing. I think some of them haven't realized the full potential of Instalock Garen just yet, right? Just keep dancing. Just keep dancing. Go on, make it happen. Make it happen. He missed it. Ah! Oh no. Ah! Ah! I'm fine. I'm fine. Dear God, dude, I got the fright of my life. That was genuinely terrifying. The Vladimir just coming at my throat, dude. He was coming at my throat. And then we go back to where we were. Who dares tussle with the Undertaker? The minions are kind of doing business right now, I will say. The minions are doing a little bit of business. Nobody can defeat Instalock Garen. It's literally an unfallible maneuver. It's literally unbeatable. I've never seen it lose because I've only seen it one other time that was not me doing it. Actually, did they win? Did Instalock Garen actually win? Wait a minute, I have 999 losses. Okay, boys. We're never playing League of Legends draft pick ever again. Never again.